Hi, my name is Lauren Robertshaw, and I'm shooting this video because a year ago, my son was struggling with eczema. After the Eczema Transformation Program, my son is doing much better. We can go outside, he's not crying and itching at night or in the bathtub. We can freely eat a lot of different things that we weren't able to eat before. I recommend the Eczema Transformation Program because my son no longer struggles with eczema. Life before finding the Eczema Transformation Program was confusing. My son Shepherd developed eczema pretty severely, and pretty instantly, right around 8 months old. What made me say yes to the Eczema Transformation Program was, first of all, the testimonials and talking to other moms and seeing that something was working for their children. They were seeing improvement. I started following Dr. Temple on Instagram after reading her book and knowing that she had 3 children who also walked through what my son's walking through, and she's dealt with it firsthand. It made me develop trust in her. I think whenever he developed eczema, I was so desperate for something, and even though it is a cost and it's an expense for sure, my husband and I kind of looked at each other and we're like, it seems priceless. We would rather have our sanity back, our son's comfort back, and we didn't really know what was ahead of us either, so we knew that there were risks developing other issues later on with eczema, and so we were like, we want to tackle this as soon as possible. So before I found Dr. Temple and the eczema program, we took him to the pediatrician just because I was confused and I was just trying to get help anywhere I could. The pediatrician looked at us and said, join the whatever percent of kids. She pretty much brushed it off and acted like it wasn't a huge deal and lots of kids deal with it and, kind of get over it. And that answer was not enough for us. We didn't accept it. We said, no, this is not normal. I think what surprised me most about this program is that this is not his whole life. And I think that was what I was looking at before I found the program, was like, okay, this is what he's gonna have his whole life. We're just gonna have to figure out how to do it. And the eczema program made a way for us to be like, okay, this is just temporary. This is not forever. So life now is so much different than it was a year ago. For me, I'm more calm. I'm not crying and stressed out all the time. My son is not miserable, itching, crying at night, crying in the bathtub. We can go outside with shorts on, and that sounds like it's not a big deal, but when you have them completely wrapped up all months of the year because they can't go outside, it's like a real treat to get to go outside and enjoy the sunshine. And I recommend the Eczema Transformation Program to anybody I know who has a child or an adult that's struggling with eczema, because it gives you a roadmap and it tells you, here's how we're going to tackle this, here's how we're going to get through this. It just lays it out so clear. It lays out the causes, the steps, and it's broken down into baby steps so that you're not overwhelmed with all this information. You're given exactly what to do slowly. And so you don't have to go and do all of your own research. You don't have to decipher what you're going to do, what you're not going to do. It's just laid out right in front of you.